Keep going. She's being the hello, visuals, and welcome back to. I think you're feeding me. You're a creepy cunt. Welcome back to Moon Knight Review, episode 4. We're nearly done and dusted. We saw B at the end of this episode. Ha ha ha.
Hi! He said that to me and I was like, what? And then I clicked
She
on
went,
there.
hi. But yes, it is Moon Knight episode 4. We're ready to talk about it, what we like, didn't like, and what Chris... More importantly, these have all been more importantly what Chris thinks, because Chris was very meh.
Apparently episode 5 and 6 are going to be amazing.
Amazing.
I feel like they've done this with every Marvel show. They've always said...
I think it's been amazing from the get-go.
I know I do, but every Marvel show, they've always said a particular episode's amazing. They've always went, oh, this particular one, or this particular one. Yeah. So, yeah, they have, haven't they? Yeah. I'm not wrong in saying that. But it is episode 4. We didn't get any Moon Knight action in this one. But we got some more mental, I'm fucked up in the head like B. I have personality disorder shit going down.
We got less Moon Knighty theme.
And Mr. Nighty.
He's gone too.
Yeah, Conchu's a big fucking, not big, a little statue. I know. Poor Conchu. Would you have a Conchu following you?
No.
Would you not? But every now and then you could put on the suit. And you could just fucking...
Big, massive, fuck off bird.
Nah, he doesn't really talk that much, does he? As long as you're doing what he wants.
My own head's bad enough.
At the end of the day, he's spitting facts. He's telling truths.
Exactly, man. Spitting bars.
And everyone thinks that he's a dickhead. They'll soon learn.
Yes, but Moon Knight episode 4, what did you think, Chris?
I didn't mind it. I enjoyed this one.
Yes.
More Egyptic people.
It was. This one was so like a horror Indiana Jonesy. Fucking, I was like, this is pure. It reminds me of the old Mummy films, and I love the old Mummy films.
And Mark with his little witty sayings. I thought that was quite funny. Not Mark, Steve.
Stephen.
With his quick little sayings.
Yeah, but it's not going to be.
Amazing. Yeah.
Amazing. Is he growing on you a bit?
Mark, Steve is I.
He's fucking.
Oh my days.
Oh my days. He's quite funny.
My favourite thing that he said so far, everything was when he was just like, Avatar, oh, you mean like the blue people? Or the anime?
The anime. It's you've got to give props to Oscar Isaac though. See all these fucking this acting he's doing.
Oh my god!
Looking in the mirror and like them, you know, he does like the subtle face changes and shit because he's just fucking outstanding. Because obviously when they're filming him behind, he must be talking in the mirror with that certain tone of voice, and then it comes back and it's fucking mint, mate.
How did it work out? Because like it's got a little bit of pizzazz when he's Moon Knight. It's got a little pizzazz when Steve puts on the suit. So it's like, what, 4 different types of acting?
Soon to be 5.
Yeah, for one actor. Outstanding.
No wonder they needed him to destroy the First Order. Oscar Isaac's a beast. But you liked it though.
Yeah.
I mean, we're nearly at the end though.
It is slowly creeping up.
I was about to say we're nearly at the end, and we need a decision because obviously
I'm not hating it.
You were very in the middle.
I'm not hating it, but it is slowly getting there.
Well, it needs to hurry up. Like I said, it's 2 episodes. If it's slowly getting there, only episode 6, you go, yeah, I could do it a couple more. I'd be like, oh, Chris. That's what I mean. We don't know what the fuck's next.
We won't. We've already got 1 season.
Yeah, well.
No, it's confirmed.
No, I mean, like, it's just, I was about to say that's the case with every Disney show, isn't it? But
what if
apart from
what if's getting a second, Loki's getting a second.
I feel like though, if the fans kick off as much, then
well, no, but I think the plan is just to chuck him in with, because like I said, I'm still 100% expecting to see to see Blade at the end of this, or someone along those lines, or at least Jon Snow, or
the fact is,
yeah,
if people can kick off a bully a whole film company into changing one character because they look like utter garbage.
Sonic.
Yeah, then people can bully people into making sense.
No, I don't think anyone will kick off. It's not because I'm not. It's not a second season. It's now it's a case of get me the films.
I think it's just an intro for them because Hawkeye's the same. She's not getting a season 2. She's going straight into a film next.
So I think that's what it is. But I loved it. I loved the whole mental aspect of this, and I love the whole Egyptian-y travel along shenanigans. I don't have mega notes though. The most notes, Chris, believe it or not. Guess what scene they come from? No.
The scene in the hospital.
Yeah.
I like it when he's got he's sat in the chair and he gets up to move and he's like cuffed to the chair.
Yeah.
But he's got his own little Moon Knight action figure.
Yeah. His own little dude.
There's lots of
and then they finally see each other as well.
Steve.
And they get out.
Do you want to see my notes I've seen and got? There isn't.
There wasn't a QR code on the screen.
Yeah, well, if there is, I've noticed one out of 4.
Yeah,
you've noticed 2. I'm sure you noticed the first and second.
Did I see the second one? Oh,
the second one's on the lockers. I'm sure. Oh, well, no, maybe you pointed out the first one. I thought you got 2. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll give you credit here. Just take it.
The first one's so obvious. It's when he's in the elevator, isn't it?
No, the first one's with when he's talking to the little girl and they go with the camera over to that big statue.
Yeah.
And it's on the wall.
Yeah, I'm sure you did notice 2. I'm sure you noticed the first and second. Yeah.
The one where he's in the lift and he's proper this old lady and then they're awkwardly talking. He's sat in the back of the lift and he's like, "Is this floor flat?"
He's honestly, I know you didn't really like it at first, the accent. Honestly, I fell in love with it straight. I just thought this is fucking hilarious.
I'm Stephen from the gift shop. Stephen from the gift shop.
Oh, it is just such a good show. Right, my first note is when we see Khonshu's little statue, there is a couple of other statues sat next to him of other trapped gods. Do you know who they are? If you like Greek Egyptian mythology, you notice who they are straight away.
Zeus.
Nope. Zeus.
Horus.
Nope. Probably the most famous.
Tutankhamun.
Anubis and Bes. They're next to him.
Doesn't
so
Anubis
obviously
have the scales?
Anubis. No, that's
Oh, the one that they're trying to release.
Yeah. Anubis is the god of the underworld.
There was a queen called Anubis that was Egyptian.
Oh. One of the things I also notice as well, because it keeps happening, I think it's happening in every episode, we always see a certain something, and I know that you'd appreciate it because you're a weird demonology, son of the devil, I hate Jesus guy, but we keep seeing them fucking that black goat shit. You know when they go through the thing, you see that black goat, and obviously
the black goat.
The goat, being the symbol of the fucking, and you're like, what the fuck are you all about, son? So I don't know, because obviously they make a point to go show to it and all this shit, I don't fucking...
I like the little history lessons that you're getting involved from Stephen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you keep calling Stephen from the gift shop? Oh my god, it's Stephen from the gift shop. I'm Oscar Isaac, I'm actually an actor. Look at Stephen from the gift shop.
That's how I'd be like if I saw him, like, oh, Stephen from the gift shop.
The B was doing, they're actually called henna priests, which is an actual thing that Egyptians were buried with. I'm sure they explore it in the mummy thingy. They were there just to guard any sort of intruders that would try and rob the tombs and shit like that. But obviously because of some Marvel shenanigans, they're this. What else? There's another creature that always makes that noise in like a horror film. It's like a pure white thing. Is it the things in the Descent?
They do it in Princess Mononoke as well.
I can't remember.
There's little things in their head like goes.
Yeah.
I've heard them somewhere.
Yeah, it's a noise I've heard before from a creature that kind of looks sort of Gollum-y, Orky-y sort of esque.
Yeah, as soon as I heard them, I was like, I know that noise.
And I couldn't fucking...
What's
Doggy got? He's not got bone? Oh no, Doggy has drain.
Yeah.
You chase Doggy drain. We also see the full completion arc of Layla and Mike's comic book backstories, because I told you about it was an excursion in the desert, and archaeology shit that had gone wrong, deaths happened. We see all that fully explored, which is just thingy. This is quite cool. We see Alexander the Great.
We do.
And we know what's happening in Thor Love and Thunder, which I'll get to because I do have a couple of Thor Love and Thunder notes. But Alexander the Great often claimed to be the son of Zeus. And we know what's happening in Thor Love and Thunder because we're on this god sort of thing going right now. Mm-hmm. And they're both different mythologies, but we see where Thor goes in that trailer, which again, we'll get to the entertainment news. And I thought it was quite cool that they happened to make that too. Oh, we'll make it Alexander. Alexander claims to be the son of Zeus. And they mentioned Zeus cracks and potential Russell Crowe shenanigans happening in football. So yeah, I thought that was quite cool to bring him in. What else have I fucking got?
I liked learning about the
Carry on,
eye.
because I'm reading my notes.
I can't remember the eye.
I have Horus.
Yes. And like, obviously, this is the eyebrow, and this is the tongue, and this is this, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I thought it was just a symbol, but it's got meaning.
It does. I thought it was quite interesting.
I'm trying to read my notes because I wrote these on the floor when I was very tired. What are you doing?
I've got no feet, no shoes.
I've got no feet. Just go out without any feet. What am I reading here, Chris?
I don't know. Where are you at?
You won't be able to read it, mate, honest to God.
Where are we at, like? See the complete...
No, we've just done that one.
Right. Alexander the Great, done that one.
You want to go down?
Property reg names? Nemo's?
That's what I mean. What the fuck have I written here?
Pottery?
This is because I watched it a second time when I come home from work and I was pure because obviously went to the Newcastle game, got back at 1:30 in the morning, that was it. I got an hour's kid and then it's just all like, mate, I've been on a roll at the minute. This has got nothing to do with the Moon Knight. I'll tell you in a second, mate. I'm fucking trying to read my notes. Carry on. Right, I may have let one cut and it doesn't smell very nice.
Can't read his own fucking right.
Yeah.
That's how crack it is.
Well, I'll go to the yeah, that's how fucking you are absolutely right. I'll go to the hospital because the hospital was one of the like, it was my favourite scene because obviously when he gets shot and he goes in the water and he goes in this weird thing like, what the fuck's just happened here?
Yes.
And you're like, what the fuck's happening?
I wondered why we ended up in the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you exactly.
But it's not a hospital though.
He's conscious.
Yeah, it'll just be his.
There's lots with the hippo.
Hi. Well, yeah, we'd see that. I've actually written her name down. But yeah, I'm going to get to the thing. The patients and everybody inside of we'll call it the hospital, were actually all the people we've seen throughout the show, weren't they? I'm assuming you noticed that. Like we get Donna, who's his supervisor at the shop. She's a patient and she's holding a scarab plush. You get I think his name was Crawley. He's the guy doing the bingo. That was the guy who was dressed in gold. You know, the statue that he kept talking to every day.
Yeah.
So he's there doing some shenanigans. Bobby and Billy, you get them two as doctor, nurses, whatever the fuck they were. They're the two people that come and arrested him.
Yeah. And
took him to Harold's. You get Beck, you know, the big, well, he's not massive, but the big, tall, black, bold dude who fights Layla at the He's another orderly. I think they're called orderlies. Is that what they're called? Orderlies in hospitals? I think they're called some shit like that. You get Layla, who's obviously Layla. Yeah, but she's a patient. But it's quite funny because he seems to always win bingo. And she always seems to take his card because in this she says to him, "Oh, this time I'll split it with you." Yeah. So we keep it, which is quite fucking mad. We get to see the clock hands, or the clocks and their conscious staff, the hands of the clock, which is pretty fucking dope.
You say the hands of the clock.
Clock, the hands of the clock. Hands of the cock. It's conscious staff. You get to see all the ice cream cones. All the cupcakes, which is a reference to episode 1 because
with the cupcake van.
With the cupcake van. So everything that we've seen, thing is manifested into this little room in some way, shape, or form. What's more important as well, when Layla's inside the hospital, she's got a plaster on, and on her plaster she has a little red scarab. And there's an actual character from the Moon Knight, which is coincidentally the character in that Moon Knight issue 1 that came the other day. There's a character called the Red Scarab, and it's yeah. Well, it might not be. It's just like that's a little bit fucking strange. I wrote fucking what's her face's name down. The fucking the hippo.
I just googled it. And it's Tower.
Yeah, but I've written down the goddess of thingy.
She's a goddess. I can't remember of like pregnancy and stuff.
Yeah.
She protects women and children.
But she was referenced in episode 1. Do you remember when?
No.
10 points to whoever can remember the reference.
Right.
Episode 1.
She must have been the teddy then.
Which teddy?
The hippo. He was hooking or putting away or something.
Yeah, because Donna says, "Can you put all of them hippo teddies away?" And he goes, "Oh, it's not just a hippo. It's what you just said. It's thingy." So she was referenced straight away. And what I absolutely loved about Arthur in this scene, when he's being his Doctor Shrink thingy. Again, you probably noticed all the weird, like, the way he was talking to him because he said certain stuff that was fucked. And he mentioned the film that he took the name Stephen Grant from to make him, he took the name Stephen Grant, who was the archaeologist guy in that film that he watched. Arthur says, "Oh, I can resonate with the villain in the film," and you think, "Oh, hang on a second, why would you are the villain in the show?" Yeah. I thought that was quite cool because he's like, "Oh, resonate with the," and I love his catchphrase and shit. I think that's most of my notes. I just can't read them. I was very tired. But that was definitely my favourite scene. I thought it was absolutely amazing. And obviously the other coffin that was shaking, like what that's thingy, the third persona who we've already not seen. You know when they fight and they both blank out. They go, "Stephen, what have you done?" "I haven't done anything." It's I forgot his fucking name.
John.
Yeah, John. But that's him.
Oh, he also had loads of Egyptian shit in his office, and he had like a little
He did.
jars where they preserve like the organs as well. I know it's there.
Keep talking. I'm just making sure I've read it all.
Trying the worst. I like the jackal that keeps coming.
Yep.
And he's like, "Jackal!" He's like, "I know what's happened in there. Can I watch the CCTV with you?" He just looks like a madman. It's like, wait, it's coming. And then
like, so it is slowly growing on.
No, that's... Are you crying?
Yeah, my last reference, you know, I had to get this in there because of Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great.
Yes, and I've just got my 4 notes and that's it. Oh, mate, what have I referenced or tried to squeeze a reference into in every Disney show for Marvel?
No.
Come on, mate. Think back. A super badass villain that I'm like, oh, he's definitely got a reference there. Not Mephisto. We're not getting that trend again. Khan the Conqueror. He is in the comics. Has a huge connection to Alexander the Great, and
say now.
Some speculate. The thing is that he was actually Alexander the Great, one of his life cycles.
I like the fact that like Stephen and Mark team up. And Mark's just like the ooh, and Stephen's like the oh, I know about this.
Yeah, it's
like when it's like he was her voice and just ripped off his fucking bandages, cracked his jaw open, shoved his hand down his neck.
Get in there. It's been one hell of a fucking show, Chris. I've absolutely loved every second of it. I can't wait because as soon as we finish as well, we're going to go from this weird mental fucking world of Egyptian mental disease shit to a little girl who can have projectile powers and shit.
We are.
So it's going to be a complete fucking change. That's what I love though, because like, not remember we were going from like Falcon Winter Soldier, which was just sort of like normal stuff, and then we're into like the mind bending world of variants and shit, and we'll slow down a bit. We'll chuck a bow and arrow around for a bit. Now we're in fucking Egypt with mental guys. It's fucking the vastness of the MCU is just absolutely stellar.
They're on ball at the minute, aren't they?
It's fucking mint.
They're on ball again.
But I think that's it. I think that's my notes. I'll barely be able to read through, even though I written them. You should be able to. You know your handwriting's bad when you can't read your own notes. That's when you know, like, oh fuck it, you're a bit.
Yes, you need to like start your writing.
I still think the idea of getting a big bowl, putting a load of Watsits in it, and adding milk would be quite nice.
Okay.
So having Watsits as cereal.
You do that then. I had banana on my Weetabix over there.
Go tell my mum that.
Banana and honey.
Yeah, but you're all weird vegans. I will no longer eat KFC. I saw how they treat their chickens, so I will no longer get a KFC.
Chop the heat off and you'll be alright.
No, as soon as they're born, man, they live in their own... What am I talking about this for? They live for like 30 days and that, and they just come and stomp them out and make them live in their own shit and stuff, and they will have like skin disease and shit. Born 30 days, chained round the neck to the floor.
I'm sure that's not the case.
No, the guy went undercover, watched the whole fucking thing, because KFC did one, and they made it look beautiful, and the guy said, "This is, if you watch a KFC video, this is it, without the cameras out there, this is me just going in." And he went in, it was atrocious, so I will no longer get a KFC.
Have you been to SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Have you watched the whales?
No, I went to SeaWorld after all the shit. It was back in 2000. I went to SeaWorld. Okay. I know, it's a fucking joke. But there we go. I got all fucking Captain Earth there. They're pure awful to the fucking animals in SeaWorld, aren't they? That's why Steve-O climbed up the fucking tower. Pure harsh, man. But yes, Moon Knight. 10 out of 10 from me, Chris.
That's still eating one.
I'm not having a KFC, man. I feel fucking bad on it. I know there's probably a burger for Burger King. I get that maybe something's happened, but I haven't seen it. That's how ignorant it is. You know, what do they say? Blissfully ignorant.
Ignorant is bliss.
Yeah, because obviously yeah, you don't know what's going on, and then I'm carry on, and you see it like,
It's like those weird people that used to stand in town with like the masks on.
See, I agree with them.
Yes.
100%.
Holding laptops.
Because if that's the way it's getting done, we shouldn't. Because I'm all for eating. Because we weren't even that barbaric back in day, were we? It would have just been burn our dead done. Back in day, it would have just been arrow in the head dead. Then we got to eat it. But like the way that they're all kept in their little thingies and on top of each other and shit on each other and it's fucking minging. If you did it as a human, there'd be a massive uproar.
So is that over in America?
No, it was in Britain.
Yeah. Like oops.
You're gonna have to like free range eggs aren't free range eggs anymore.
No, what does that mean though?
Because of the bird flu thing.
Yeah, but the chickens aren't in pain to give birth, are they, to the eggs? To give birth to the eggs?
No, it's free range, so like they're just let to live their life rather than like kept in a cage all day.
Oh yeah, free range means they can ride.
Well, they're not free range anymore.
Because but they live in coops that are nice and like Ian's coops. That's fine. Ian's chickens are happy. They are. Sure. Well, I go in. They're all like they get excited to see him. I've never seen that before. But anyway, that was Moon Knight. 10 out of 10 from me.
Was there any chickens in Moon Knight?
There probably would have been. There would have been some sort of chicken hieroglyphic, I bet.
Possibly. I enjoyed this one, so I'm going to give it a 9.
Ooh. 10. Hey, that's not bad. 10, 10, 9, nearly a full house. 29.
Yes.
Minus 1 free quick math. Visuals, let us know what you thought though, and let us know how big you think Rebecca's forehead is, because it's rather large. She looks like Hammerhead from Spider-Man. Visuals, keep being you, keep on keeping on.
Love you, bye.
Yeah, I was literally hoping she'd be.